Hey all, we've got Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 268, Settling Matters. Now, sorry for a bit of the clickbait title there, but after all the Twitter drama, I just felt I had to go for it. And I'm going to just say right here, I actually don't hate the chapter. I don't hate the ending, but I just couldn't resist. Everyone on Twitch is just making the title for me. And I know some people might be wondering why I only ever upload these on Sunday, despite saying I read the leaks, and it's largely because it's easier to get a clean English version on the official copy, and I just like waiting for more people to have seen it, so they can kind of chime in with their opinions. So let's dive in. So we start off, interestingly, with a conversation. Well, I'll call it a conversation between Sukuna and Megami. It's more Sukuna's trying to break Megami down some more, because he's really fighting back, and we'll find out the kind of end of this. He's trying to break him down, saying, I stole your body, your sister was killed, you refused help, and you look at oh right, the boy you saved slaughtered lots of people. I think he's talking about Yuji there, and it's like, he's really desperately trying to find reasons to break Megami down, because he's really fighting back now. And oops, sorry, just my Zoom being weird. But Megami absolutely fights back and just says, "Give up." Oh no, this is still Sukuna. Sorry, Sukuna's gone into a more monstrous form there. You'll never live a normal life, so stay quiet and let me handle things. But then we go to the next page. And this is now Megami. Why are you so desperate? One of Sukuna's fingers is still out there. Why is he saying Sukuna in the third person? Is a bit weird, but you know. If the way to become a cursed object is set, and Itadori pulls me out, you die. Plus, resonance isn't always good for you. If 19 fingers disappear, the last one probably can't carry on your soul. But I'm relieved to see that you even fear death. Yes, Sukuna sees death's coming, and he is now afraid of it. And this is Sukuna's soul shrinking within Megami. He says he's content with he never intended to live a normal life, but he will live for others, essentially saying he'll live for Yuji and Nobara amongst others. And Sukuna's soul disappears, and we snap back to the fight. Yuji's domain shatters. Yuji's landed the final blow, and it sort of smacks Sukuna out of Megami, strangely enough. You see a bit of a slop there. And that's him desperately trying to claw back, and he gets ripped off from Megami, essentially. And this has been sort of the controversial bit of how Sukuna is sort of going out here. Just a pile of slop. I mean, and people hate it. So Yuji, surprisingly, I didn't think he'd actually do this. He goes back and gives Sukuna the offer to live within him. And he said, "You are me." Something he said earlier. But talking about how they were both born with the burden of curse, and how he became a monster was up to luck, but he had his grandfather to guide him. He's giving him an offer to live on within Yuji. Even though he expects no one will accept it, he's willing to go on living with Sukuna. And Sukuna goes on to say, of course he's going to get the last sting out. I got to compliment how complete you are in acting the fool, Yuji Itadori. But do not dare insult me, for I am a curse. And I didn't get the full meaning of this. I think he just refuses Yuji and just lets himself die. I don't think he goes back into Yuji. So that's him dying there. Sukuna's gone. Now people are upset about that. I think it's fine. It's become a bit common. You know, you saw it in My Hero Academia, and you saw it in Demon Slayer, where the all-imposing main antagonist. So in those, it's All for One and why have I forgotten his name? Muzan. All for One and Muzan just kind of went out in pathetic ways, but it's sort of a deconstruction of like they are this imposing character and they go out in a really pathetic way. I'm fine with that. It's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting to see the dominating, imposing villains go out in such a opposite way. But then we change scenes and we go to Hikari and Arame's fight. Arame, always get their name wrong. And this is one I'm probably more disappointed in, that we never got like a chapter or anything dedicated to their fight. So now we snap back to them and they say it's all over. They've detected that Sukuna's dead. And Hikari asked, what now? And essentially, Arame is saying Sukuna lost because he's a fully flesh curse. In the leak, they talked about how he had his power 1,000 years ago. He wasn't as strong in the present, and therefore they were lucky. And Hikari takes that as a big compliment because he's the luck guy, and Arame just basically gives up. So that's kind of disappointing, but it fits for Arame, the Sukuna simp, to just kind of give up once he's gone. So then we flash forward. Megami wakes up in a hospital bed, or just a regular bed. It's not really a hospital bed, is it? Just a regular bed. And Yuji and Nobara are doing the stupid joke that that Gojo and Yuji did when he was revived. And they're like, oh, playing a Kugasaki's alive surprise. And, well, Megami doesn't fall for it. And Nobara, in her classic way, asks, the hottest girl in class you thought was dead is alive, so you should piss yourself in surprise or weep for joy. And he explains why he doesn't. Yuji explains he did cry a bit. We saw that in the previous chapter when he saw the resonance. But Megami explains he found out while he was in Sukuna, so he already knew. And she's like, oh yeah, I guess I needed to be there because she wasn't there. So they talk about what they're going to do next. Yuji reveals he's got letters from Gojo. And they're thinking it's creepy. But it's fine. And I love the little silly little Gojo drawing on the letters. Yuji doesn't have one because Gojo spoke to him directly. And then Nobara's instantly turned off by her letter. And it's because he found out about her mother and put information of where to find her, and she wasn't remotely interested, so immediately crumpled the letter up. While Megami reads his letter and laughs. And she's like, oh, did he make you special grade? But they're like, oh my goodness, he's laughing. That's random. And it's actually a lot like Kugasaki's. It's kind of harsh, so why were you laughing? It's okay. And the letter is, sorry Megami, but your dad's a goner. I wasted his ass. My bad. It definitely was worded differently in the leaks, but that's okay. It's the same meaning, basically. Just a bit gentler. I think it directly just says I killed him or something. But yeah, she's talking about Toji. So now they're like, oh, we've got to see Maki and the others. They've all survived, thank goodness. Right. So they're like, come with us. And he's like, oh yeah, I guess I should apologize and say thanks. But Nobara's like, it's not about this. It's about Yuta. And we have to save him. Yuta, you jerk. Oh, save him from them. So I think that means Yuta's alive. But I think this is going to be the mystery of the next chapter. Is he alive in his own body? Or is he stuck in Gojo's body? So it'll be interesting to find that out in the next chapter. It hasn't said any. Normally, when there's not a break. It says that, so I don't know if it means there is a break. I've forgotten what the schedule is, so if someone can remind me, that'd be great. It might even say in the chapter thing here, so could have a little quick peeky poo. Go back one. Yeah, I'm a Viz subscriber, don't judge me. So Jujutsu Kaisen, it doesn't say. So I'm not sure if there's one next week or not, but hopefully there is, because this is the only manga I can cover this week because there's no One Piece. So thanks for watching. Hopefully we can start a little discussion, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.